Lyanna, just surrender and serve the ninth prince.
My family has served the Imperial House for generations, and yet you ambushed our family banquet, you bastard! You took my sister and the rest of my family is missing. I'll never surrender.
Your family committed treason, and they should be executed. The ninth prince spared your life and gave you a way out. Don't be ungrateful. The rest of your family are being hunted by my scale guard. They won't last long. But you are a top-tier vessel body. The prince ordered us to bring you back intact. Once he gets bored of you, maybe he'll let us have a turn just like his other vessel body girls.
Drop dead! My father told me. Our family's ancestor lives inside this sacred mountain. He is our last hope. Ancestor, our family is on the brink of ruin. I, Lyanna, beg you to come forth.
Your ancestor probably died centuries ago. It's been ages, no one's heard a thing. Enough talk, go catch her!
I am Lyanna, descendant of House Lin. I beg you, Ancestor Lysander, save us!
Check in.
Congratulations, host 1000-year check-in, complete cultivation, advance to Immortal realm, next task, unlock check-in for 100,000 years.
Finally done, I transmigrated here just to be trapped by the system, forced to check in for 100,000 years. All these check-in rewards are useless right now. Supreme Bone, Blood of the Earth, ultimate Imperial weapon, too many to count. Good thing I took in a few disciples and found a kid with great potential to be my adopted son. Or I'd have died of boredom. Bring it on. I'll shatter this immortal trial with one strike.
Is that the immortal trial immortals really exist?
Such divine power, so that means their ancestor is still alive.
This is our ancestral land. That must be Ancestor Lysander. My family gave everything for the Imperial House of Zhou. We guarded their borders for 500 years. Our white robe army bled for them in the war. Only a dozen survived, my little brother.
Sister, it doesn't hurt, smile, my sister.
And no one knows if my elder brother is still alive. Ancestor, I am Lyanna. I kneel and beg you, please save us.
And immortals really exist. Their ancestor is alive and he's an immortal.
I am Lyanna. Greetings, Ancestor.
You recognize me?
Your portrait hung in our ancestral hall. 3 incenses by day and 3 kowtows by night. We kept this tradition every day for 500 years here in Great Zhou, but now our hall is nothing but ashes.
She's got a charm body with no cultivation, just a mere warrior. Get up.
Yes, Ancestor.
You 3 warriors without spirit energy dare to hunt my blood.
Spirit energy. Only immortals possess that. Senior, we were wrong. Please spare us.
Ancestor, please avenge our family. We faithfully protected the Imperial House of Zhou. But they poisoned our banquet to steal our bloodline. They ripped the supreme bone off my little brother. My second brother died saving me, taking a spear straight to the head.
Run!
My oldest brother burned his sacred body so I could escape. He's still missing.
So you are.
The descendant of the kid I adopted. But I remember he was quite clever. Why be so blindly loyal? As my descendant, if there is a grudge, what do you do?
If I can't kill them today, then one day, for my parents, for my fallen clan, and for my brothers, I will take all their severed heads to build a monument for our dead.
Not bad. That's the backbone of our House Lin.
Thank you for saving me, Ancestor. Hurry! Save my sister. I'm burning up.
She's infected with the Century Bliss poison without a cure in an hour. She'll burn to death from the inside. What a dirty trick. No time to lose. Let's return to the cave.
So hot.
Bad news, Your Highness. The 3 scale guards hunting Lyanna are dead. What dead? I gave Lyanna the Century Bliss poison. She's about to become my vessel body. Also, those 3 scale guards were Force warriors. How could she kill them? Impossible.
Don't panic, Your Highness. That sacred mountain might just be cursed, or maybe they got unlucky and met some wild beasts. Either way, Lyanna is doomed to die. Besides, we still have her sister, don't we? Once we drain all her innate blood, then you can still play with her day and night.
I suppose it's all my fault I kept Lyanna alive for the vessel body, otherwise I'd have wiped them all out at their banquet. I planted this tracking jade when I poisoned her. If she dies, the jade shatters Lyanna. You think running away solves everything? I swear I'll take all my frustration with you out on your sister.
I want...
A charm body laced with the Century Bliss poison. Only an immortal like me can cure it.
I was poisoned with the Century Bliss and there's only one cure. The poison is completely gone, so the Ancestor must have, if offering my body is the price to get his help.
You are awake.
Thank you for curing me, Ancestor. If offering myself to you will make you save our family, I will serve you forever.
I forced the poison out with my spirit energy.
So it means I misunderstood you.
Get up.
Yes! Ancestor, please save us! The 9th Prince is still hunting down our lost survivors! My second brother is dead! My eldest brother is missing, and my little brother...
This is the supreme bone that he secretly snapped off and hid in his hand while the prince tore his flesh open.
How painful was that?
Is this a supreme bone? For the past 10,000 years, I got the same thing from the system check-in, so people kill each other just for it. I have 381 intact supreme bones just like this.
What? Little brother! Did you hear that, little brother? It turns out what House Zhou murdered you for is worthless to the Ancestor.
Look up. I'll give you a drop of my blood to show the supreme bone is nothing.
It's been 6 hours. And Lyanna is still alive. My vessel body. She's the only perfect one I need. The supreme bone went to my father. I only want Lyanna as my vessel body. All these years, how many battles have I fought for Great Zhou? Even the attack on House Lin was orchestrated by me. I ordered them to hand over Lyanna and his sister Rosalind, or face treason. That's why they fought back. But what's the result? I didn't even get my vessel body.
Lupus, I need Lyanna. Go to the Lin ancestral land. Bring her back to me no matter what.
Yes, Your Highness.
Lupus is at master level. Lyanna, let's see how you escape now.
It's all your fault if you hadn't stopped me that day. I'd have caught your sister by now.
Marius, my sister will definitely find our ancestor. When she does, your entire Imperial house will burn to the ground.
Ancestor! Burn Rosalind, do you seriously believe in some bullshit ancestor?
Our Imperial preceptor burned his own blood to divine your family's fate. Your only ancestor was Landon. And do you know How he died, our Zhou ancestor ripped the bloodline right out of him. Pathetic. And your family has been so blindly loyal guarding our empire for centuries.
Bastard! Rot in hell!
So what? Don't worry. Your sister will join you soon. Lupus has entered your ancestral land to hunt Lyanna down. When she gets here, I'll refine her right in front of you.
Warrior.
The power of that blood goes far beyond this. However, you need a little bit of cultivation to refine it, so in this world not everyone is a cultivator. There are also warriors like her. Above warrior is force warrior, and after that is master, same level as the foundation stage. According to her, the strongest in the Imperial House is only at the Golden Core, but I've already reached the 9 Heavens Immortal realm.
Lyanna, I knew you weren't dead.
Lupus.
And you've even become a force warrior. Looks like you owe me a big thank you. If I hadn't hunted you down that day, your potential wouldn't have been pushed out.
You killed my brother that day. If it weren't for you, my brother would still be alive.
You should have seen it. How your brother kneeled at my feet begging for his life. It was quite a show. Can you imagine how hard he begged me just to stop me from coming after you? He dropped to his knees and said, "Please spare my little sister's life." Then right in front of his face I slaughtered his wife, and he still won't stop begging.
You scum! I beg you, Ancestor, kill this scum!
Ancestor! Ancestor of House Lin? This piece of trash without any inner energy is the ancestor of your house.
I get it now. No wonder you didn't die from the bliss poison. Turns out you found a pretty boy to cure you, so tell me, did it feel good? Once His Highness is done playing with you, I'll take my turn.
You...
Get them! Kill that pretty boy! Take Lyanna alive!
Yes!
Who did you say you were going to kill?
What? When I'm at the Master Realm, how could he pin me down just with his pressure alone? Don't tell me! He's a Golden Core Master!
Golden Core Master. Is that the limit of your understanding, tiny and pathetic, as expected?
Who exactly are you? This is between House Lin and the Imperial House. Are you really going to get involved? Keep this up and you'll die in the middle of nowhere.
I told you. He is the ancestor of House Lin. Lysander.
Impossible! The ancestor of House Lin was only Landon! Before him there was no blood relative. Where does this ancestor come from? Besides, your ancestor is already dead! How could there be another ancestor?
House Lin. Landon.
From now on, your name is Landon.
Dad! I'm leaving, I'm really leaving. There will be no one to wash your clothes or mine spirit stones for you. I've long thought of you as my own father. I bow to no heaven and no earth. I only bow to you.
You said Landon is dead.
The ancestor of House Lin. That trash has been dead for a long time. Senior, spare me! Senior, there's no need to cross the Imperial House for some strangers. I can introduce you to His Highness. When the time comes, the wealth of the great Zhou dynasty. This prosperous empire will be yours to share.
The Wills! The Empire crawl back and tell your prince. I will turn the Empire's prosperity into ruin, and this Empire into a land of ghosts.
What? Turn the Empire's prosperity into ruin and the Empire into a land of ghosts. And Lupus is dead. A Peak Master actually died. How did he die?
Lupus is dead! Who the hell has the nerve to kill my man?
Speak! How did he die, a peak master? How could he die on your sacred mountain? Even Lupus is dead and your sister is still alive. She should be dead most of all. If it weren't for her, Lupus wouldn't have died.
You won't talk, right? You think I don't know the biggest secret of House Lin is hidden inside the sacred mountain your family has produced so many geniuses. Your innate blood, your sister's charm body, your little brother's supreme bone, and your older brother's sacred body. I forgot to mention to get your brother's supreme bone. I cut open his back with my own hands, snapped his spine, and ripped the bone right out of him.
Marius, you will die a horrible death!
A horrible death? Look at me, I'm doing just fine. Wait until I activate the Sunfall Array and blow your ancestral land to pieces. The greatest fortune of House Lin will all be mine. Zane, activate the Sunfall Array, blast the Lin ancestral land away. What? Activate the Sunfall Array! Your Highness, you must not! This array is packed with 100,000 spirit stones. Its power is far too immense. If we unleash it on the Lin ancestral land, everything within a radius of 800 miles will be wiped out. There are still 30 cities of our great Zhou around those mountains. Over 1,000 towns and villages and more than 10 million lives! Your Highness! Are you really going to sacrifice 10 million innocent people just to destroy the Lin Sacred Mountain?
Innocent people. They are nothing but walking ants and breeding trash. If 10 million die today, give it a few years, these filthy peasants will breed themselves right back.
As lowly subjects of my great Zhou, they should always be ready to offer their worthless lives for our empire. Zane, I order you activate the Sunfall Array. Your Highness, please think this over. If we really activate the Sunfall Array, the entire area will become a living hell. Your Highness. Zane, are you disobeying my order now? Your Highness, you can't do this. Those are the people of our great Zhou. What people? They are just property of my great Zhou. They exist to serve me as long as I can wipe out the last remnants of House Lin. That so-called ancestor, I don't care if I destroy 30 cities or even 300. At least those peasants will finally be useful for once. Get out of my way, I will activate this array myself! Bitch, did you hear that? The Sunfall Array will soon wipe out your sacred mountain. Of course, that includes everyone hiding inside like Lyanna and your ancestor.
Don't worry, I'll take you along so you can see it with your own eyes the moment your sacred mountain turns to ashes. Then I'll use you as my vessel to absorb your power. After that, I will toss you to the refugees for them to enjoy. Don't say I don't care for these peasants.
Lyanna, besides you, did any other House Lin members escape?
No one! Our entire family was wiped out. Father fought for Great Zhou for years, but they broke his limbs at a banquet and cut out his tongue. He could only watch helplessly as our family members were slaughtered by Marius's men, unable to say a word. Mother died right in my arms. My second brother tried to cover my escape, and they pierced right through his head. And my little brother, before they ripped out his bone that day, he was still telling me that when he grew up, he wanted to be just like our brothers, to become a general of Great Zhou and expand the Empire's territory. And the 3,000 family members guarding our home that day were all slaughtered by Marius. He even turned their flesh into meat pies to feed the refugees.
Madame Lenore, I heard you like to help the refugees and you are famous as a living saint in the North Good. Let's do this. I'm also kind-hearted, so I'll let your death have more value.
You monster, what are you going to do?
What am I going to do? You'll find out very soon. Guards, chop this living saint into pieces. Make her into meat pies and pass them out to the refugees. Let them see how much I cares for them.
That scum.
Rosalind, open your eyes wide and watch closely how I wipe out your sacred mountain. The Sunfall Array could level your land in a blink. Go to hell. Every last one of House Lin can go to hell. Brad, I was looking for you too. How dare you come right to your death?
What happened?
What? What is this, Senior? It's a misunderstanding. Spare me. What kind of power is this monster mountain god? No, this power belongs to an immortal. Definitely an immortal. Don't kill me, don't kill me! Monster! He's a monster! He shattered the Sunfall Array with one strike. Only an immortal can have this kind of power. Got to live, I must live.
So you are Great Zhou's 9th prince.
Senior Immortal Lord. A misunderstanding. This is all a misunderstanding. I had no idea this mountain was your sacred ground. My men acted on their own and made such a huge mistake. I beg you, for the sake of the Imperial House, spare me. If you want, you can become the Imperial Preceptor of our empire. You'll have the exact same power as a prince. Second only to the Emperor, the entire world is beneath you.
Is that so?
Yes, by then you will be the Imperial Preceptor. Except for my father, you will rule over all of Great Zhou. By then all your wishes can come true. Money. Tower beauties. Yes. Beauties. Senior. By then, even prodigies like her will be yours to enjoy day and night. If one isn't enough, take 10. Still not enough, then take 100 vessels like her. Are everywhere in Great Zhou.
Scum.
Slut, shut up! Being chosen by Senior is your greatest honor!
Vessel. Sluts.
Yes, yes, you can have as many as you want!
Do you know my name?
May I ask your noble name?
My name is Lysander.
Lysander! You are House Lin's ancestor, Lysander! It's over. He's actually the ancestor of House Lin. Could it be... That bitch Lyanna already found the ancestor of House Lin, and even told him everything about House Lin. Damn bitch! I shouldn't have let her escape here alive. I should have wiped out the entire House Lin at their family banquet. Ancestor of House Lin, please see clearly I can explain all actions against House Lin were done by Crown Prince Quentin and my royal father. My royal father is the Emperor of Great Zhou. He felt your House Lin's outshone the master. It's just that for the past century, there was no opportunity. Until recently, the Crown Prince came to me with my father's edict asking me to infiltrate your House Lin, to force your House Lin to react, thereby framing your House Lin with the crime of treason. This way, my royal father and the Crown Prince could completely eradicate your House Lin.
The Crown Prince and the Emperor.
Yes! My royal father and the Crown Prince resent that House Lin prodigies, and the Supreme Bone! The Supreme Bone is in the Crown Prince's hands! During the operation that night, the Crown Prince personally led 3,000 Black Armor Guards to set fires and slaughter. He even ordered the Black Armor Guards to capture the women of House Lin alive to become his playthings for him to play with and cultivate. and House Lin's White Robe army deployed at the border were also mostly captured by the Crown Prince's Black Armor Guards. The wives and children of House Lin's White Robe army were all hijacked by the Crown Prince. The pretty ones were kept for his amusement. Once he got tired of them, they were either killed or rewarded to the Black Armor Guards. When he completely lost interest, they were sold to brothels to squeeze out their last bit of value. As for the children, the Crown Prince keeps 2 ferocious beasts in his palace fed with human flesh all year round. Ancestor Lin, every word I said is true. I am willing to forsake darkness now and acknowledge you as my father. I will be your son.
Be my son.
Yes, adoptive father above, please accept your son's bow.
Ancestor, you must never believe him.
Adoptive father, every word I said is true. If there is even half a lie, may I die a horrible death. You beast wanting to be my adoptive son. Doesn't that mean I am also a beast? You humiliating me.
My legs, my legs! My eyes, my eyes! My hands, Ancestor Lysander! Spare my life, spare me!
Sister! It was my foolishness listening to that beast Marius and letting him into House Lin. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been abused by him. Sister, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sister! What is the blood erosion pill, you beast? How vicious of you, so vicious! Hand over the antidote! Hand it over!
Ancestor Lysander, spare my life, spare me!
Sister, this poison pill, he made it using the heart's blood of our members before coming to House Lin's ancestral land today. He forced me to swallow it, and using this method to refine the poison pill has no antidote in this world. But being able to see this beast die, even if I die, it's worth it.
Ancestor! Please save my sister!
Rosalind, let me ask you, if there really is a chance, how do you plan to take revenge?
If I have the chance, I will slice that beast Marius into pieces, cut open his flesh, crush every bone in his body, keep him awake to feel every inch of the pain. Let him know. When my little brother had his bone dug out, what kind of agonizing pain he endured when his limbs turned to white bones.
I will make a lantern out of his skull and hang it high in front of the great Zhou dynasty. I want everyone in the world to see it's not enough. This is far from enough. I want his soul to be scattered. I want the Imperial House to rot in the wilderness. I want them, generation after generation, to suffer a terrible death. But I won't be able to do this after all. When I die, I will curse the Imperial House to never be reincarnated. Sister!
Die. Today, I forbid you to die. Who dares to take your life?
I'm done.
Hi, Rosalind! Thank Ancestor for saving my life!
The cause of that day brings the effect of today. I kept this beast alive, just to give you the chance to revenge with your own hands.
Adoptive father, Ancestor, spare me! It was all my royal father's doing!
This debt shall be paid today. Mother, little brother, second brother, did you see it? Did you see it? We avenged you!
But only one prince died. We are still far from fully avenging you. Didn't you say you were going to build a Skulls Tower of Zhou family?
I begged the Ancestor to come out of seclusion and trample the great Zhou.
Tell me,
What strength does the Imperial House have?
The Emperor of the Great Zhou is only a peak master equivalent to the Foundation stage. But rumor has it, the Great Zhou dynasty has an ancestor, who for hundreds of years has remained in seclusion, some say. As long as the Zhou family ancestor lives, the Imperial House of Zhou will never fall. And the strength of this Zhou family ancestor has reached the peak of a golden core master, only one step away from the nascent soul stage.
Nascent soul. As for me now, I have already stepped into the realm of the 9 heavens immortal, and it's at the nascent soul level like him. I can crush thousands of them with a single slap. Nothing to fear at all. What about the Crown Prince?
To answer the Ancestor, he has a State Guardian envoy following him. However, he travels all year round and is not within the borders of Great Zhou.
State Guardian envoy. What is his strength? What is his name?
His name is Cyrus. His strength is that of a golden core master, known as Sword God Cyrus.
Cyrus, I sneaked out a few hundred years ago to a nearby village and took him in as a disciple. He actually got involved with the Imperial House of Zhou. It seems it's time to clean house.
Report, Your Majesty, Your Highness. Terrible news. Half an hour ago, the 9th Prince's life plate shattered. His soul has been destroyed. According to reports, Lyanna, daughter of House Lin, fled to the Lin ancestral land afterwards. The 9th Prince used the Sunfall Array, but failed to destroy the Lin ancestral land. Rumor has it, the Ancestor of House Lin has come out. If the Ancestor of House Lin learns of what Your Majesty has done, it will surely be detrimental to the Great Zhou. Your Majesty, should I draft an edict to seek peace?
Seek peace. So what if the Ancestor of House Lin comes out? Not to mention my cultivation is about to break through to Golden Core Master.
Our Zhou family ancestor has already stepped into the nascent soul realm. All below nascent soul are ants. Why should we fear House Lin? Do you think a rebellious clan that dares to defy can shake our Great Zhou's thousands of years of foundation and make our Great Zhou beg for peace? A crippled and useless clan like House Lin, is their ancestor even worthy?
Quentin, how are the arrangements for the State Guardian envoy going?
Rest assured, Father. Cyrus is already on his way back.
Good. Then I will leave this matter to you.
Yes, Father. I will go at once.
Jerome.
Prepare another 500 young boys and girls! I feel an inspiration today. I am about to break through the Peak Master Realm and step into the Golden Core Master Realm.
Your Majesty, but they are the people of our Great Zhou.
The people of Great Zhou are nothing but a bunch of ants at my disposal. I protect them so they can enjoy peace and prosperity. So they should make sacrifices for my cultivation. Once I become a Golden Core Master, the whole world will crawl at my feet. When that time comes, even those hidden sects will have to bow to me if you dare to say another word. Then the 500 boys and girls today will come from your Li family. Get out! Yes, Your Majesty.
I really don't know what Cyrus sees in you. He actually believes everything you say without even thinking about it completely. However, thanks to you, Wench, all these years I have been able to control him.
Quentin! You will die a horrible death! When Cyrus finds out what you've done, he will be the first to kill you!
The mind control technique I practice can plant a control brand in a person's body. All these years, I've controlled you, made you send carrier pigeons to Cyrus, turning him into my loyal thug, and he didn't have any suspicions.
Come to think of it, for someone as deeply in love as him, how could he possibly doubt his own wife? I don't mind telling you. Cyrus is returning from abroad today. When the time comes, I'll make him face the ancestor of House Lin. And when they are both heavily injured, I will lead the Black Armor God to reap the benefits.
How could Cyrus agree to this? House Lin has shown me great kindness.
Great kindness, good.
Then let Cyrus properly experience the great kindness House Lin has shown you.
Mind control! Men! Prepare pen and ink.
Cyrus. Over the years, the true culprit who destroyed the Mu family. I have finally tracked down the truth of the matter. The truth is that House Lin of Great Zhou, in order to get my Mu family's secret scroll of mountains and rivers.
10 years. Every night for these 10 years, I've been having the same nightmare, dreaming of my mother, being pinned down in the snow by House Lin's hounds, having her eyes gouged out alive by them.
Dreaming of my father before he was beheaded by them, still telling me not to seek revenge against House Lin. Cyrus, if the Crown Prince hadn't saved me back then, I would have died long ago. I owe my life to the Crown Prince. We must repay this debt of gratitude. When the day of our revenge comes, that will be the day we meet again, Mira.
Damn House Lin!
Sword God Cyrus.
Sword God Cyrus.
What does the letter say?
So it turns out, the mastermind who wiped out my wife's entire family is House Lin.
What it really is, House Lin? Sword God Cyrus. You've been at the borders all year round. You don't know about the turmoil within the court. Back then, after I saved Lady Mira, I have been helping her track down the true culprit, and over these years I've been investigating House Lin. I discovered that House Lin not only secretly eliminated the Mu family, but also wiped out the Situ and Lu families, thus indirectly growing their power in the court, causing all the civil and military officials to obey House Lin's orders.
What? What is House Lin trying to do? Could it be they are planning to rebel against Great Zhou?
Exactly. Sword God Cyrus House Lin is indeed planning to rebel. However, we found out about their plot in advance. Later I arranged for the 9th Prince to infiltrate their family banquet, to coordinate with me from the inside, and wiped out most of House Lin.
Good. House Lin deserves to be destroyed. It's just a pity
that a few surviving descendants of House Lin escaped to their ancestral land, and even alarmed the ancestor of House Lin awakened him. The ancestor of House Lin is bloodthirsty and slaughtered all the scale gods, wiping them out completely. Ninth brother also died at the hands of him.
Soon, as long as you believe it, you will be the sharpest sword in my hands.
Sword God Cyrus, please! You must avenge my 9th brother and Lady Mira's family! House Lin is courting death! How dare they kill the prince!
And that's not all. If my father and I hadn't found out in time, House Lin would have even killed us.
House Lin, such audacity! Where is the ancestor of House Lin?
Sword God, even though you are the state guardian of Great Zhou dynasty, I still don't want to see you take such risks. That ancestor of House Lin was able to kill the scale guard. His strength must be that of a golden core master. I'm afraid.
Sword God, your cultivation has already reached the mid-stage of Golden Core Master.
I will use the sword in my hand to extinguish the last fire of House Lin.
Your Highness! As you just said, As the state guardian of Great Zhou dynasty, exterminating such a rebellious clan for Great Zhou dynasty is my duty. I have defended Great Zhou dynasty all these years, guarding the borders, but I never expected that House Lin within the court would be the parasites corrupting Great Zhou dynasty. Moreover, House Lin is also the culprit that wiped out my wife's entire family. Cyrus will slaughter every last member of House Lin!
Sword God Cyrus is just a sword fanatic. Controlled by me for so many years, without even realizing it. How ridiculous. Sword God, you should first write to Lady Morong to reply and report that you are safe.
You bitch! Still restless after I crippled your meridians. If I didn't need to control you to write letters, I would have crippled your limbs long ago.
Want to know how Cyrus replied to your letter?
Cyrus! Cyrus!
Come beg me, and I'll show you!
Give me Cyrus's letter.
Beg me, beg me.
I beg you. Give me Cyrus's letter.
Bitch! Should have done that earlier. Come here. Today I will show mercy, and read it to you.
Mira, I miss you so much. 10 years ago you left without saying goodbye. I have been searching for you beyond the borders.
Did you hear that, bitch? That trash Cyrus said he misses you. Little does he know, in these past 10 years, you have long been under my control. Ha 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 ha!
Quentin! You are a monster!
Come on. Let's read on. Mira, I know the reason you won't see me is because your family's feud remains unavenged. Now, the Crown Prince has found out the culprit who destroyed the Mu family is House Lin. You said, the Crown Prince has shown us great kindness. Now, I can finally avenge you. You once said, when the Mu family's grievances are cleared, that will be the day we reunite. I will definitely destroy House Lin. Mira, wait for me.
Wrong! It's all wrong! It was the Crown Prince who destroyed the Mu family! It was the Crown Prince! House Lin is my savior!
Savior! When Cyrus personally kills your savior, I will tell him the truth. Tell me, will he break down and commit suicide?
Animal, Quentin, you animal, you will die a horrible death!
I won't. When Cyrus finishes killing the Lin family, I will cut out your tongue and throw you to the Black Armor God. When the Black Armor God gets tired of you, I will throw you to the ape savages for their pleasure. And after that, I will tell this news to Cyrus. When that time comes, do you think Cyrus will break down even more?
Quentin, you are not human!
Bitch, I'll let you struggle for a few more days.
Report, Your Highness! We've got news about the ancestor of House Lin. Speak. Speak quickly. Sword God is the guardian envoy of Great Zhou. There's no news he can't hear. Speak! Yes. Reporting to Your Highness, Lord Guardian Envoy. The ancestor of House Lin brought the remnants of House Lin and appeared at the ruins of House Lin. What? How dare they go back? They don't take the Imperial House of Zhou seriously, let alone me or the Guardian Envoy of Great Zhou!
Fine. What an ancestor of House Lin, Your Highness. I request permission to set off immediately to the ruins of House Lin and execute the traitors.
Good.
Notify the leader of the Black Armor Guard. We'll follow Sword God and head to the ruins of House Lin together to eliminate the remnants of House Lin.
Yes, Your Highness!
Change her into the uniform of the Black Armor Guard. Bring her to the Black Armor Guard. Follow us to eliminate the traitors of House Lin.
Quentin, I'll kill you!
I'll make you watch how Cyrus kills your savior. Take her away.
Yes.
How is the deployment of the Black Armor Guard?
Reporting to Your Highness, thousands of elites have sealed off the ruins of House Lin. Not even a fly can escape furthermore. It is reported that those who entered House Lin are only 3 people. The ancestor of House Lin and Lyanna Rosalind.
Lyanna and Rosalind good. They are excellent human vessels by draining their true essence. My soul control technique will be able to control the Golden Core Master. By then, even Cyrus won't be able to escape my grasp. Good. I understand. Sword God Cyrus, this Lyanna and Rosalind are mere women. When the time comes, I hope you won't be soft-hearted after all. When House Lin wiped out the Mu family, they didn't spare a single female relative, moreover. If my men hadn't arrived in time, I'm afraid even Lady Mira would have been defiled by the people of House Lin.
No, Cyrus, don't listen to his nonsense. It was his Black Armor Guard who burned, killed, and looted my Mu family. Many of my sisters were tortured to death by the Black Armor Guard.
Please rest assured, Your Highness. In my eyes, the people of House Lin are already dead, regardless of gender or age.
That's good, worthy of being the Guardian Envoy on behalf of the people of Great Zhou. I thank Sword God Cyrus in advance for eliminating the clan of evil for the people and returning a clear sky to my Great Zhou.
Your Highness, this ancestor of House Lin is unfathomable. What if Cyrus is not his match?
Even if Cyrus can't handle it, we don't need to be afraid. These 4,000 Black Armor Guards forming the Black Dragon heaven-trapping array is enough to destroy a peak Golden Core Master. If things go wrong, we'll kill Cyrus along with them wench. What are you waiting for? Go in and enjoy how Cyrus slaughters your benefactors.
The descendants of that kid, Landon, rest assured. Since Landon called me his adoptive father, the new members of House Lin are my, Lysander's descendants. Your deep blood feud, I will avenge it for you. The 9th prince is just the first. You don't need to be anxious. I will send the people of the Imperial House to hell one by one. I will use the heads of the Imperial House of Zhou to build a tower of skulls for House Lin. Rosalind, you just said the descendants of House Lin you know of only your eldest brother's lineage remains, is that right?
Yes, Ancestor. That day, my eldest brother, to protect me and my sister so we could escape, did not hesitate to reverse his holy body and fought a bloody battle with the Black Armor Guard. Later, I was captured. My sister was seriously injured. As for whether my eldest brother is dead or alive, I don't know either. Reporting to the Ancestor. The Crown Prince brought the Black Armor Guard and surrounded us. What? The Black Armor Guard? They are guards stronger than the Scale Guard. Legend has it that each one is a 1 in a million cultivator, and they can form the Dragon Array Ancestor. Should we leave first?
Leave. Some useless array has intimidated you, I said. However many people they sends today, I will slaughter that many.
The Crown Prince also brought the Great Zhou State Protector Sword God Cyrus. Rumor has it he has stepped into the mid-stage of Golden Core Master. His swordsmanship is superb. Even peak experts might not be able to defeat him.
What? The State Protector, Sword God Cyrus is here too. We're doomed. The Great Zhou is completely going to exterminate our House Lin.
Sword God Cyrus. His strength is only at the mid-stage of Golden Core. He has cultivated into a dog all these years. It seems today I must clean house.
The Great Zhou State Protector. Cyrus have come by Imperial decree to wipe out the remnants of the guilty House Lin.
It's Sword God Cyrus.
That is... Master? The ancestor of House Lin is actually... It's my master. Sword God, he... It's the enemy of our Great Zhou. The ancestor of House Lin Lysander. Sword God, kill him quickly! Avenge the Mu family, avenge our Great Zhou!
Quentin, you're dreaming.
I'm dreaming! Wait until Sword God kills your ancestor. I'll see what you two sisters can still do. I really didn't expect that you two would survive until now. If I had known I should have on that day killed your entire House Lin, otherwise, how could Sword God have a chance to strike Sword God, quickly execute the criminal for Great Zhou?
Cyrus, no, absolutely not.
This is specially prepared for you.
Ancestor, this is Quentin. The supreme bone from our little brother's body is inside him. Quentin, you beast, return my little brother's supreme bone.
Return your little brother's supreme bone. If your House Lin hadn't plotted rebellion, how could your little brother have died so tragically? Your little brother's death is because of you, because you wanted to overthrow the Imperial House of Zhou. Our Great Zhou is eliminating a threat. As long as your House Lin is not destroyed, the people of our Great Zhou will never be at peace, Sword God. What are you waiting for? Quickly, for the people of our Great Zhou, execute these remnants.
Execute remnants. Sword God, you dare you.
Sword God, what's going on? He, the ancestor of House Lin, is just a stubborn fool putting up a desperate fight. You are the state guardian. What are you afraid of?
Cyrus! Kneel down!
Sword God, what are you doing? You are the state guardian of our Great Zhou. How can you kneel to a criminal remnant? Get up quickly. Yeah, Sword God. They are just those lingering on their last breath from House Lin. What do we have to fear?
Sword God Cyrus actually kneeled to the ancestor.
Disciple Cyrus! Pays respects to Master! What? Sword God Cyrus, you... What did you just say? This remnant of House Lin is your master impossible! How is this possible?
The famous Sword God Cyrus is actually the ancestor's disciple.
Cyrus, you are not worthy of being my disciple. Master, I really didn't know that you are the ancestor of House Lin. If I had known earlier, even with 100 times the courage, I wouldn't have dared to come. Sword God Cyrus, even if the ancestor of House Lin is your master, so what? Could it be that you forgot Mira's letter to you? Could it be that you forgot what House Lin has done? Sword God Cyrus, as the state guardian of the Great Zhou, you should serve the people to overthrow the Imperial House of Zhou. How many families has House Lin massacred? How many families were destroyed because of House Lin? Even if Lysander is your master, you must place righteousness above family today, otherwise House Lin will surely massacre more people in the future. Sword God Cyrus, don't forget your duty as the state guardian of the Great Zhou.
Quentin, you're talking nonsense. House Lin treats the people kindly. We never bully others. But the Imperial House of Zhou coveted our prodigy's feared House Lin and found an excuse to team up with your brother, the 9th Prince, to launch a sneak attack on House Lin.
Lyanna! Do you think Sword God Cyrus will believe your one-sided story?
Sword God Cyrus, do you believe the one-sided story of this sinner's daughter, or the truth Mira has uncovered over the years?
It's impossible for Master's descendants to massacre other families. But Mira wouldn't lie to me either. What is going on here? Master, I don't know what to do. Please enlighten me, Master.
This black armor guard is a bit short. Her figure is very similar to Lyanna's.
Sword God Cyrus. His face was ruined when he was with us, executing the traitorous House Lin. By the remnants of House Lin, there's really no way for him to show his true face.
I see his black armor guard uniform doesn't fit very well. Your Highness.
You...
Are hiding something from me? Speak. Who are you really?
I am Mira. I am Mira.
Mira! Weren't you abroad? How are you here?
Cyrus, can't you see? Miss Mira has always been controlled by Quentin.
What, Your Highness? What is going on here?
I didn't expect...
My flawless plan would still be seen through by you, Cyrus. Should I say you care about the country, or should I say you're stupid? Don't come closer. One more step, and I'll kill this bitch.
Cough, cough! Cyrus!
Mira, what is all this about?
This is all Quentin's scheme. 10 years ago, it wasn't House Lin that destroyed my Mu family, but the Black Armor Guard led by the Crown Prince. When he found out I was your wife, he took me away and put a soul-controlling curse on me. For these 10 years, I have been locked up in a secret courtyard in the Crown Prince's mansion. Controlled by him to write letters to you to control you.
What? Beast Quentin, you are just a beast! Cyrus, one more step forward and I'll strangle this bitch you!
Cyrus, since you love your wife so much, then choose between your wife and your master. Make a choice. Either you kill your master, or I kill this bitch. You choose.
Quentin, let go of my wife! Let go of this bitch! You think you can negotiate with me? Cyrus, hurry up! Kill your master. As long as you kill this House Lin remnant right now, I can still let you continue to be the state guardian of my great Zhou, and I can give this bitch back to you. Otherwise, I will kill this bitch right now.
Cyrus! Don't worry about me! Please avenge the Mu family for me. All 472 people of my Mu family all died tragically at the hands of this beast, Quentin. My 2 older sisters were tortured and humiliated to death by Quentin right in front of me. And the other sisters were also tortured to death by his Black Armor Guard. My nephew, who was just a month old, was thrown to death alive by this beast. Cyrus, you must avenge me.
Master, I beg you to save Mira! What's going on? My hand is out of control.
Dare to kill someone in front of me. Are you worthy?
Mira, how are you?
Are you okay?
Beast, I'll kill you! I was prepared for this. Anyone hit by my soul control spell will become my scapegoat puppet. Come on, if you kill me, the only one who dies will be this bitch Mira. Come on! Quentin, undo this soul control spell right now! Undo it! I anticipated long ago that things might be exposed. The dragon array. How is the preparation going?
Reporting to His Highness the Crown Prince. It has already been prepared, waiting for you to activate it at any time. 3,000 Black Armor Guards forming the dragon array. Even a peak Golden Core Master can be destroyed with a snap of the fingers.
The dragon array. This formation can turn everything within a 900-mile radius into ashes, Quentin. There are still tens of millions of Great Zhou citizens around here.
Citizens,
Just a bunch of livestock that only consume food as long as I can destroy you. What does it matter if I sacrifice millions of beasts? Dragon Array, destroy them for me. I don't care what kind of monster you are. Coming to my House Lin if you are a dragon. You must coil up if you are a tiger, you must lie down. No! Oh no! Your Highness, the Dragon Array has been broken!
What? And the Black Armor Guards are all dead! All dead! It's over! These Black Armor Guards were elites handpicked by Royal Father. Every one of them was a cultivator. If Royal Father finds out, I'm dead for sure. It's all your fault, Cyrus! If you had just obediently killed these remnants of House Lin, everything would have been fine, and why couldn't you just hide in the Holy Mountain? You had to come out if I fail Royal Father's orders, and he appoints another prince as Crown Prince. What then? You all deserve to die, As long as I kill all of you, Royal Father won't blame me. Lyanna, your brother's Supreme Bone was wasted on him. Now I'll show you the true power of the Supreme Bone.
Quentin, give me back my brother's Supreme Bone.
Lyanna! Rosalind, after I kill your ancestor, I'll use mind control on you, then you will serve me day and night! When I'm tired of you, I'll throw you to the refugees. Don't say I don't share with the people. When the refugees are tired of you, I'll reward you to the savage ape tribes outside our borders to show off the great Zhou Imperial House's diplomacy.
Animal! Our ancestor will teach you a lesson.
Seeing how affectionately you call him Ancestor, have you already let your ancestor enjoy you? I didn't expect you to beat me to it, Lysander. Die.
It didn't even pierce his protective aura. Could it be he's at the nascent soul stage?
The Supreme Bone is useful, isn't it? I've amplified your pain by 10 times. The pain of having the bone carved out will be returned tenfold today. Lyanna Rosalind, take the knife, carve out the bone.
Don't come over.
Don't kill me! Kill me! That bitch Mira will die too! Don't kill me! Thank you, Master, for breaking the soul control spell.
It was nothing, Cyrus. If you hadn't come to your senses today, I wouldn't have minded cleaning up the sect.
Master, I was fooled by the Imperial House of Zhou, utterly stupid. Please punish me, Master. Whatever the punishment, I will have no complaints.
Senior, I am also willing to be punished with Cyrus. If it weren't for me, Cyrus wouldn't have done such a thing.
We'll discuss this later.
Ancestor, I have already carved out the Supreme Bone from Quentin's body. Little brother, did you see that the Ancestor avenged you? Avenged!
Not enough. This is far from enough, Ancestor Lin. Spare me. I was just following my father's orders. Everything against House Lin was planned by my father alone. Please spare my little life. I am willing to serve you like a beast of burden. Survive. I must find a way to survive as long as I have one breath left, combined with father's creature-melting method. I can recover completely.
Senior, you absolutely cannot let him go. Quentin once told me their Imperial family has a secret technique that can sacrifice 100,000 children. An evil secret technique to heal himself instantly. In the past 100 years, the Imperial House has used this technique at least 100 times.
Bitch, shut up, shut up. Ancestor Lin, Don't listen to that bitch's one-sided story. I was just scaring her. There is no such secret technique at all. Ancestor Lin, I beg you to let me go. I'll give you whatever you want. Although the Lin family was killed by my father, but I have many women in my mansion. I can give them all to you. Let them day and night bear children for your House Lin. It won't be long before your House Lin will be as populous as before, even more prosperous than in its prime.
Beast! You snatched all those women, among them are even dependents of our Lin family's white robe army.
Shut up, you bitch! Ancestor Lin, rest assured those women are guaranteed to be clean, and they are all exceptionally beautiful.
Quentin! You beast!
Shut up! Bitch! What do you know as a woman? You are only fit to bear more descendants for your House Lin. This is your only use.
Quentin, I'm missing something.
That you have here. Ancestor Lin.
Tell me as long as I have it, I will absolutely offer it with both hands.
The thing I'm missing is the cornerstone to build the Great Zhou's Tower of Heads. I'll just use your head.
What?
Almost forgotten you.
Your disciple thanks you, Master. If it weren't for you stepping in, Master, I'm afraid I would have been deceived by Quentin forever, and might have even done irreversible wrongs in the future.
Having cultivation but no sense is just blind loyalty. Fortunately, you weren't involved in the House Lin incident. Otherwise, I would have cleansed the sect myself. If I ever do anything to betray you, Master, I will slit my own throat in apology. However, Master, now that the Crown Prince is dead and the Black Armor Guard is wiped out, the Emperor will surely deploy the Pillars of the State to besiege House Lin.
The Pillars of the State. How strong are they?
There are 4 pillars of the state in total, known as the 4 Symbols Pillars. Even the weakest is at the late stage of Golden Core, Master. Rumor has it, they also possess connate spirit treasures, which can multiply their strength several times over.
Late stage of Golden Core. Even if a nascent soul came, I could crush them with one slap. Near Golden Cores are nothing to fear.
Terrible news, Your Majesty! The Crown Prince, His Highness's life tablet has shattered, and the Black Armor Guard has also been entirely annihilated. That ancestor of House Lin is too terrifying. I humbly request to draft a peace proposal on your behalf, to seek peace with House Lin.
Seek peace, House. Lin is just clinging to life. Do they deserve my great Zhou seeking peace? As for the Crown Prince, if he's dead, he's dead. I have plenty of sons, and now I am about to step into the nascent soul stage. Lucian, the task of destroying House Lin is entrusted to you. Remember to use the Conic Spirit Treasure Fire Mirror.
Of course.
You mustn't! You absolutely mustn't, Your Majesty! The Connate Spirit Treasure Fire Mirror, using it even once will plant the heart-burning curse in all living beings within 1,000 miles. The history books of Great Zhou record that the last time the fire mirror was used, people saw with their own eyes babies in their mother's wombs turning into glass fire infants, children turning to ash in their mother's arms, countless living beings all burned to death. Even the moat at the time was brought to a boil, Your Majesty.
So what if a few animals die? My great Zhou feeds them and gives them water. These peasants should give everything for my great Zhou, including their lives, enough. I feel a breakthrough coming today, Jerome. Prepare 3,000 children for me. I am going into seclusion. This time, the virgin boys and girls will come from your family.
What?
Old man, how much for a stick of candied haws?
3 coins.
Master, I want to eat candied haws.
Keep the change.
Thank you, thank you.
Sorry. How much is your clothes? I will pay you back.
Are you blind? Forget it, let's go! Consider this as compensation.
Master is so nice.
Let's go.
Hestia, I have something to deal with. You go back to the mansion first.
Yes, Master.
Money. Have you collected it?
Yes.
That's good.
Slaughter the whole city.
Yes. Lord Guozhu.
Lord Lucian. This is after slaughtering the city in the day. Using 7,000 people in the city refined into fire pill.
Good. Go down.
Master, you looking for me?
Come, Hestia. This week's fire pill has been refined. Take it quickly, I will protect you.
Master, you worked so hard. At the expense of consuming essence refining fire pill for me every week. I will never forget, never forget.
Take it quickly. Tomorrow we have to be early to finish the task given by His Majesty.
Master?
At most 3 more times, I can break through. Hestia, Hestia, you are so useful.
Hestia, this is where the remnants of the guilty are hiding. The city we passed by yesterday was slaughtered by the ancestor of House Lin.
House Lin!
Must be destroyed. Who are you?
The 4 pillars of Great Zhou Vermilion Bird Envoy. Lucian.
What?
Since the ancestor of the House Lin is not here, I'll give him a grand gift first, by destroying you 2 pieces of trash first.
Sword God Cyrus, stop aiding the wicked! The ancestor of House Lin yesterday slaughtered a city of 700,000! Those were all innocent citizens of Great Zhou.
Absurd! My master is an indomitable hero. But you, Lucian, the technique you practice is probably the real reason the city of 700,000 disappeared.
Shut up! Don't you dare slander my master!
Master, your master secretly has done so many inhuman things. I advise you to quickly forsake the darkness and join the light.
You...
The remnants of House Lin are indeed formidable. This ability to call black-white is beyond me. Whatever. Today I will kill the 3 of you first, then take your corpses to your ancestor. Consider it a gift for our first meeting, a congratulatory gift. He should be very pleased.
You said, what gift do you want to give me?
Ancestor of House Lin.
Ancestor! When did he get behind me? Could he be a nascent soul expert, Master?
Greetings, Ancestor.
Is this all the 4 pillars are capable of, this Imperial House of Zhou? Turns out, he's full of trash. Master, it seems Lucian is too arrogant. I didn't notice him carrying the innate treasure fire mirror, taking him down. Should not be a problem.
The fire mirror. How do you know I didn't bring the fire mirror?
Master, I will protect you.
Good. Hestia.
Master!
Why? Because you are my fire mirror.
Master, I am your favorite disciple. How could I be the fire mirror? The fire mirror, isn't it? Isn't it an innate spiritual treasure?
The fire mirror is the companion treasure of the heavenly fire spiritual body. Did you know? So I took the fire mirror and implanted it into your body, using your flesh and blood to nourish it. I was once ambushed. Your mother saved me, but I used her and caused the death of your grandparents. They even tried to stop me from taking you as a disciple, so I casually pushed them to their deaths. Lives like ants. They couldn't even withstand a gust of wind. Mortals are just too weak after all.
Animal!
Yes, the angrier you are, the better. That way, the heavenly firepower absorbed by the fire mirror will be even stronger, and I will become stronger too. My master was right after all. The weak are prey to the strong. I'd rather betray the world than let the world betray me. When I killed my master that day, he must have been very gratified too.
You animal! You even killed your own master!
What do you know? That old fool, instead of sitting there waiting to die, it was better to sacrifice himself to me, to help me break through my realm. At least his death served a purpose.
Then why didn't you kill me earlier? Why keep me until now?
Do you think I didn't want to? The fire mirror is tied to your life. If taken out before it's fully formed, it would destroy itself. Every time I refine you, it requires the lives of 700,000 people to refine the fire pill. Those commoners all died because of you.
What?
Did you know you are not 18 years old at all? You are 180 years old. Every 10 years I refine you back to being 8 years old. Every inch of your flesh and blood is nourished by the lives of mortals. Every breath you take is mixed with the resentment of those mortals. Every heartbeat of yours burns with the pain of those mortals.
Why, those were living, breathing lives.
Lives mortals are nothing but ants. To serve as nourishment for the fire mirror is their honor. Once I merge with it, I will be the head of the 4 pillars of the empire under one person above 10,000.
Lucian, you animal!
Animal, you bunch of rebellious traitors calling me an animal. If it weren't for me taking Hestia out of that mountain village, she would have died long ago. Even if she is a heavenly fire spiritual body, she is just an empty shell.
You're not human!
I wiped out your entire village to protect your identity, taught you martial arts and how to read. You should be grateful to me. It's done! The fire mirror is fully formed! By merging with it, I can awaken the power of the vermilion bird and slaughter you all like dogs!
The fire mirror, an innate spiritual treasure. It perfectly complements the vermilion bird method Lucian practices. Now, his strength far exceeds that of a golden core master.
Master! Hestia, this kind of person doesn't deserve to be called master!
Hestia, don't rush. Since the fire mirror is fully mastered, wait until Master kills these people. Then I will refine your body into a fire pill. Your heavenly fire, spiritual body cannot go to waste.
An animal like you deserves to be a master.
The fire mirror has fused with my physical body, and in the past 100 years, I've also refined Hestia 10 times. Now my constitution compared to the heavenly fire spiritual body is even superior. All fires in heaven and earth are at my disposal. When I kill you, I will extract your soul and slowly refine it with the vermilion bird's fire, letting you experience the burning of your divine soul, unable to live and unable to die.
The power of the vermilion bird is just one of the 4 symbols, and the origin power of the 4 symbols. Since my system check-in for 10,000 years, I've obtained it countless times.
Later I will refine you all one by one. Prepare to become my nourishment.
Master Lucian has fused with the innate spiritual treasure fire mirror. His strength is formidable. Should we retreat first?
Retreat? A little sparrow dares to call itself a vermilion bird. Today, I'll let you see what a real vermilion bird is.
What? This is impossible! This is impossible! I've fused with an innate spiritual treasure! How is this possible?
All souls in the sky turn to ashes. The crimson flames of the 9 heavens are my body. One cry melts 1,000 dead worlds. The eternal sky bears my mark. I am the vermilion bird. I am the true form.
Impossible! Illusion, this must be an illusion! How could someone actually summon the true body of the vermilion bird? This must be a trick you cast.
Oh? Is that so?
Fire mirror! Why would the fire mirror have such a huge reaction?
What? My fire mirror, my fire mirror!
Break.
My cultivation, my fire mirror. It's over. The strength of the house. Lin Ancestor is unfathomable. He's no longer in existence I can contend with. I must take the news back. Otherwise, the entire Great Zhou dynasty will be finished. If Great Zhou is finished, how can I still be my vermilion bird envoy? How can I be Lord Pillar of the State Senior? Earlier, I was blind and failed to recognize your greatness. I hope Senior will consider the fact that we both cultivate the power of the vermilion bird and forgive me this once.
Forgive.
Yes, Senior, regarding the extermination of House Lin, I had absolutely no part in it. Coming here this time, I was merely following His Majesty's orders. It's His Majesty who wants your life, not me. If I had known earlier that Senior cultivated the vermilion bird method, I would definitely have surrendered to you. Take me as your master.
So you can sacrifice me later, right?
This disciple would never dare!
Already calling yourself a disciple. Want to be my disciple? Are you worthy? Every wrong has its perpetrator, every debt its debtor. I'll give you a chance to take revenge yourself for those villagers who died tragically, for your tragically deceased mother.
Hestia! Are you going to kill your master?
An animal like you is not fit to be her master. If Hestia hadn't met you, her mother wouldn't have died.
Good, good, good! You forced me to do this! House Lin Ancestor, I am one of the 4 pillars of the Great Zhou. Our life tablets have long been linked. If I am in danger, the other pillars will immediately sense it when that time comes. They will join forces to kill you! You'd better think it through!
Is that so? Yes. No matter how strong you are, you're only slightly stronger than me, and I am the weakest among the 4 pillars. The others each possess extraordinary means. If you let me leave today, I can ask His Majesty to rescind his order. I believe with your strength, being conferred as the 5th pillar of our Great Zhou is not impossible. How about it? As long as I can return alive, I'll have His Majesty sacrifice millions of ants' lives to heal me, then I can fully recover and even advance further. When the time comes, I'll cooperate with the other pillars. To capture this House Lin Ancestor alive, then I will imprison his soul, take the vermilion bird method he practices, torture him for 100 years, and make his 2 descendants mate day and night right in front of him. I'll make Lysander wish he were dead.
In that case, I'm relieved.
Relieved? Relieved about what?
Relieved that after killing you, no one will tip them off after all to build my Great Zhou Skull Tower. The number of heads needed is quite a lot.
Great Zhou! Skull Tower!
Bitch! You bitch! How dare you try to kill me! Then let's die together!
Killing someone in front of me. Do you think you are worthy?
Thank you for your help, Senior. If it weren't for you, Senior, I would never know my origins.
Everything that happened to you is rooted in Lucian. It was caused by his sins. You are also a victim. I just made a deduction. Your mother has already reincarnated, as long as you agree. In this life, you will still reunite. Are you willing?
I am willing.
This is bad, Your Majesty! This is terrible! Lord Lucian's life disk shattered! A quarter of an hour ago?
What?
Not only that, Your Majesty, the National Pillar Army directly commanded by Lord Lucian was originally led by him to ambush near the ruins of House Lin, but they were also completely wiped out a quarter of an hour ago. According to the reports from frontline scouts, the true form of the vermilion bird appeared above House Lin. The ants around there are all saying that the ancestor of House Lin has manifested. The vermilion bird burns the heavens, saying that our great Zhou is about to undergo a great change, Your Majesty.
Absurd! A bunch of useless trash! What ancestor of House Lin manifesting? What vermilion bird burning the heavens and saying my great Zhou is about to undergo a great change, Jerome? I command you to slaughter that city for me! Grind everyone in the city into bloody pulp, and the great Zhou, my imperial house, has the final say!
This, Your Majesty. If you don't slaughter the city, I will execute your 9 generations! Subjects who spread such demonic rumors my great Zhou does not need!
Your Majesty, I have another matter to report. An urgent report came from the Imperial Observatory this morning stating that the state of our great Zhou has gone from being as stable as the stars to having a weak foundation now. The Ziwei star is dim, the Emperor star is wavering, the state of the nation is in imminent peril. This is truly a critical moment of survival.
What? The Imperial Observatory? A bunch of trash? My great Zhou will stand for 10,000 years! How can it be deduced by their astrology? Take all the warlocks from the Imperial Observatory and chop them up to feed the dogs.
Your Majesty, I have one more thing. I just received an urgent report. The White Robe Army of House Lin, guarding the border, without military orders, has left their camp without authorization.
What?
Without my military orders? This White Robe Army dares to leave the camp without permission. Are they trying to rebel and commit treason?
Your Majesty, for hundreds of years, the White Robe Army has guarded the frontiers, defended against foreign enemies, and protected our great Zhou dynasty. They are truly loyal and have never committed treason. The rise of House Lin's prodigy is unstoppable. Now the White Robe Army is rebelling. All this proves my suspicions. House Lin cannot remain in our Great Zhou. If given time to develop, then in the future, the Great Zhou dynasty will become House Lin's domain, the White Robe Army, a group that only knows the White Robe flag, and ignores my dragon flag. These people, even if they didn't rebel, I would have purged them all eventually. Now since they rebelled first, it saves me the trouble. Jerome, the White Robe Death Squad, how many are there in total?
The White Robe Death Squad altogether. Numbers over 200,000.
What about the female family members and their extended families?
At least 1 million dead.
Issue an edict for the entire White Robe Army and their extended families. Any male taller than a cartwheel shall be cut in half. The female family members shall all be sent to the Ministry of Arts. To serve the other Imperial Guards, all virgin boys and girls shall be thrown into my heaven-sacrificing array. And these white robed soldiers mobilize the Imperial Guards immediately.
This, Your Majesty, absolutely not. This action will surely cause great suffering in the Great Zhou. If seen by the commoners, the Imperial House of Zhou might face an irreversible situation.
A bunch of wretches! If they resist, kill them on the spot. Also Jerome! If I hear you plead for them again, I will execute your Li family and all your relatives.
Oh no, Your Majesty, the White Robe Army of House Lin fights as if helped by the gods. The 1.2 million Imperial Guards were all slaughtered by House Lin. No one survived.
A bunch of trash die!
Calm down, Your Majesty, calm down, Your Majesty.
Now, our great Zhou dynasty's troops have suffered heavy losses. First the 9th Prince and the Scale Guard, then the Crown Prince and the Black Armor Guard, followed by the Pillar Army and the Vermilion Bird Envoy. Now even the ones guarding the land, the 1.2 million Imperial Guards, have been completely defeated.
House Lin! House Lin!
Your Majesty, this is an arrow exclusively used by the White Robe Army of House Lin. On it, there's also a letter.
Bring it here.
Yes.
Wash your neck well and wait for me to take your head, the ancestor of House Lin Lysander. Do you really think there's no one left in the Imperial House of Zhou?
Your Majesty, why are you so angry?
Black Tortoise Envoy, you've returned.
Yeah, with Great Zhou facing such a catastrophe, as a pillar of Great Zhou, how could I not return?
Don't panic, Your Majesty. Our Great Zhou's glorious foundation of nearly 10,000 years, our ironclad rivers and mountains, how could it be ruined by a mere House Lin? Azure Dragon Envoy! Kylan!
A mere House Lin, a clan of rebellious traitors. How much trouble can they stir up, even if they can kill 1.2 million Imperial guards? So what ants are just ants in the end? And these 1.2 million Imperial guards, to our great Zhou, are just the population of a single city. They can be replenished at any time.
White Tiger Envoy by Chung, ha ha ha, good! Very good! You're back! You're all back! The pillars of our great Zhou have all returned, with the four of you guarding the Imperial capital. How could our great Zhou ever lose? Our great Zhou will not lose, House Lin, you rebellious traitors! Just wait to be slaughtered by our great Zhou, ha ha ha!
Reporting to the Ancestor, our House Lin's white robe army has been fully rescued. The Imperial weapon given by the Ancestor is really useful.
Of course, just look at who my master is, Imperial Weapon. I still have more of these in my space. A full 426 pieces. I can't use them all. I simply can't use them all.
Ancestor! That day, my brother reversed his holy body to help me escape. He was later rescued by the White Robe Army and was ambushed again. My brother is very likely still alive.
Miss Lyanna is right, Ancestor. To save us, the young master took a blow from Tiberius. I saw it with my own eyes. The young master's holy body essence was extracted alive. He was nailed with soul-locking nails. They are still using soul-devouring bugs in the sky prison to gnaw away at the young master's body day and night, feeding the underground dragon vein with his blood.
Ancestor, that sky prison is a living hell. My brother definitely knows we are still alive. My brother will not give up. Even if he suffers more abuse, my brother will not give up.
Master, we cannot let these great Zhou beasts go!
Good. Very good. What a fine Imperial House of Zhou. Our House Lin's fine young man was actually tortured like this by the Imperial family. This anger. I cannot swallow the 200,000 white robe army behind me. Cannot swallow it either.
Since it's like this, we will set off immediately.
Ancestor, where are we going?
Trample the Imperial capital, kill the Emperor. The score between my House Lin and the great Zhou Imperial family should be settled.
Your Majesty, bad news, Lysander! The Ancestor of House Lin is leading the White Robe Army toward the Imperial capital. If war breaks out, the area around the Imperial capital will definitely suffer great devastation.
House Lin committed treason, and the Ancestor of House Lin is the mastermind. Our great Zhou dynasty executes traitorous plans to honor the will of heaven above and satisfy the hearts of the people below. If Lysander dares to set foot in the Imperial capital, he makes an enemy of the entire great Zhou dynasty. Besides, if Lysander dares to come, I will make sure he never returns.
Your Majesty, please hear me out. The strength of Lysander, the ancestor of House Lin, may not be weak, but if we let him escape this time, the world will think that the Imperial House of Zhou is incapable of eliminating traitors. Therefore, I have a method to ensure the ancestor of House Lin never returns.
What method? The four symbols array.
What? No, absolutely not, Your Majesty! Absolutely not! This array is too sinister and requires the living soul of the four directions as a catalyst. One symbol requires 10 million mortal souls, and these four symbols would mean the lives of 40 million people.
This method is excellent. Black Tortoise envoy speak, which city needs to be slaughtered? I have calculated, we only need to slaughter all the lowly commoners in the Northern Crow Death Province to gather the 40 million souls. We will refine the souls within these commoners and cast them into the four symbols Stellar Blood Sacrifice Array. No matter which ancestor House Lin sends, it will be enough to obliterate him completely. When I slaughter the city, I will make sure they die slowly. That way, their resentment will be stronger.
Or we could keep some children alive, and when the time comes, sacrifice them alive, right in front of their parents, like this. By doing so, the resentment and vitality will be even more ferocious.
Good. I approve. If the lives of these 40 million ants can suppress House Lin, then they will have shown their final loyalty to our great Zhou dynasty. Your Majesty is wise.
Your Majesty, the people of the Northern Province are also citizens of our great Zhou dynasty. Your Majesty, this method is absolutely unacceptable.
Gerald, I have given you chances. If you pity them again, I will have your entire Li clan sacrificed to the array first.
That's right, Lord Li. Perhaps your wife, children, and elders can hold on for a few more breaths to add a bit more power to the array.
Hanson Kylan! Byron!
Yes!
What a bunch of trash! You guys really disgrace my Azure Dragon Gate!
Lord Kylan, how could we possibly be a match for you?
Noisy! Perfect timing! You can all serve as sacrifices for my array!
Kylan,
We are ready on this side, preparing to form the 4 symbols array. Good. Good.
We're just missing the Vermilion Bird Gate.
Your Majesty, this is the Vermilion Bird Gate. What are we doing here?
My dear Jerome, you'll know soon enough, didn't you say earlier, that Lord Lucian of my 4 symbols pillars has already fallen? Even if I wanted to set up the 4 symbols array, it would be nothing but a futile effort.
Your Majesty, I did say that. Your Majesty, to activate the 4 symbols array, none of the 4 symbols pillars can be missing. Lord Lucian is no longer here. The array core at the Vermilion Bird position cannot be activated by anyone. Therefore, Your Majesty, my previous admonition was for the sake of the people.
My dear Jerome, I see you toiling for the country every day with no time to return home. I truly cannot bear it.
Your Majesty, I am terrified. How could I dare to slack off on state affairs because of family matters?
No matter. Although Lucian is no longer here, the key to the Vermilion Bird array core he entrusted to me long ago, I just happen to need someone of high prestige to use their bloodline as a guide and resentment as the root men. Bring up Jerome's family members, all of them.
What?
My dear Minister Jerome, look at this, how beautiful this array is! Just like the kite your granddaughter flew yesterday!
Your Majesty, I humbly ask, my entire family is completely loyal to the great Zhou dynasty.
But you repeatedly plead for those peasants. Did you think I didn't know that you used to be one of those peasants today? I will have everyone in your family activate the Vermilion Bird Array core.
No, Your Majesty, what I have done has nothing to do with my family. If you want to execute someone, execute me alone. I will have no complaints.
No rush, you will die. Later, kill them. Kill them right in front of Jerome. Start with the young ones. Start with Jerome's granddaughter.
Yuna, my granddaughter, Yuna!
I heard your eldest son just had a baby last month. I heard Madame Lysandra was an unparalleled beauty back in the day. Now she's old and faded. Rip out her heart for me and throw it into the blood sacrifice array. Beast, you beast, Tiberius!
This is made from all the virgin boys and girls of your family. I did it myself last night. They were foolishly waiting for me to tell them a story.
Vermilion Bird Array Core, rise!
I have arrived at the Imperial capital. I am Lysander, the ancestor of House Lin. I am here today for only 2 things: to collect debts and to kill.
Patriarch! This formation. Such strong pressure, I can feel it. This formation contains countless grudges, formed by those slaughtered commoners. When we passed by Big Dead State earlier there, it was already empty. Great Zhou dynasty completely disregards people's lives.
So you are the Patriarch of House Lin. You came just in time? I was just worrying no one would appreciate my masterpiece at the Azure Dragon Gate.
These soldiers, did you kill them?
There are only useful people and useless people. These trashes are just wasting food alive. Better to become nutrients for the Great Formation. By the way, Lyanna, you also have an older brother named Linford, right? I just heard some interesting news from His Majesty.
My brother!
What did you do to my brother?
That crippled holy body is not having a good time now. As for your older brother, His Majesty personally took action, pierced his limbs with soul-locking nails, extracting his holy body origin, little by little, that kind of pain. I heard he couldn't even scream, only twitching all over.
Beasts! Great Joe beasts!
That's not all, those soul-devouring bugs raised by His Majesty are gnawing on his flesh and blood every day. Do you know how soul-devouring bugs eat people? They will drill in through the pores and eat the internal organs little by little, but they won't let people die immediately. Instead, they let people feel the pain awake. And there's more. His Majesty uses his blood to feed the dragon vein, bleeding a bucket every day. I have to say, this trash holy body is indeed strong. His recovery is so abnormal. As long as a little spiritual medicine is poured in, he can recover. Guess what has his blood run dry?
Are you done talking?
What's the rush? I haven't finished yet, Linford. The holy son of your family is of no great use to keep around. He has already started preparing to refine this useless holy body. Calculating the time, I guess the refinement has already begun.
Brother!
Crying is useless. Wait until His Majesty refines Linford into ashes. Your House Lin will be completely extinct.
I, the Azure Dragon Envoy, see that you both have some good looks. Become my concubines. I can let you live a few more days.
You beast in your dreams!
By the way, His Majesty said, after refining Linford, he will make his head into a wine vessel, drinking and making merry every day. When the time comes, the patriarch of House Lin can come and ask for a cup of wine, taste the wine served in his descendant's skull.
This time, are you done talking?
What can you do to me? Let me tell you this grand formation!
Do you really think this grand formation can stop me?
What? This is impossible. The four symbols grand formation, how is this possible?
Now, it's time to settle the score for what you just said.
Lord Lysander! Spare my life, Lord Lysander, Lord Lysander!
Lord Lysander, Lord Lysander! I know I was wrong. I was blind to your greatness. Please spare my life, Lord Lysander. I am willing to join your side. I am willing to be your dog. I will bite whoever you tell me to.
Spare your life! Didn't you just say we were ants? Didn't you say House Lin deserved to be destroyed?
I was just confused for a moment. Just a moment of foolishness. I am willing to make amends. I know the secrets of the Imperial House of Zhou. I know where His Majesty is in seclusion. I know the exact location of the dragon vein.
Look at these soldiers. They are also citizens of Great Zhou. They also have parents, wives, and children. When you killed them, did you ever think of sparing their lives? Just to set up the formation, you guys slaughtered the entire Death State, 40 million lives, 40 million in my House Lin! My little brother was only 6. When he was brutally stripped of his supreme bone, did you ever think of sparing his life? When my second brother's head was pierced through, did you ever think of sparing his life? When my mother was ground into minced meat, did you ever think of sparing her life?
Since you love killing so much and love torturing others so much, then today I will let you taste the feeling of being torn apart by millions of vengeful spirits.
No, Lord Lysander! Spare me!
I use the remaining resentment of the Grand Array as a guide to let you personally experience the pain of those people you have slaughtered. Every trace of resentment is a human life. 40 million traces of resentment will gnaw at your soul bit by bit, making you feel every inch of pain wide awake.
Kill me, please! Kill me!
This beast deserves worse than death. But dying like this is too easy on him.
The four symbols of the Great Zhou dynasty. 2 have already been destroyed. Next, destroy the White Tiger.
The Azure Dragon Array Core has been broken, but that's fine. One less person to share the credit. Once I take down the ancestor of House Lin, the 4 symbol pillars of the state will only have me and that old geezer Hawk left, with the credit of killing the remnants of House Lin. I can become the head of the 4 symbol pillars.
You must be Lysander, the patriarch of House Lin. I have been waiting for you here for a long time.
Kylan is really dead so fast.
Kylan, I warned you to act carefully. Why didn't you listen? Lord Lysander's martial arts are peerless. How could you possibly resist? Lord Lysander, I have long disliked Kylan and his arrogant and domineering nature. Even His Majesty has complaints about him.
Stop being so hypocritical here. You 4 symbol pillars are all birds of a feather.
Ms. Lyanna, you misunderstood. I am different from Kylan. I have always advocated harmony. The grievances between the Great Zhou dynasty and House Lin this time. I have also advised His Majesty many times, but my words carry little weight.
Advised! Then why did you still participate in the slaughter of the death state? The lives of those 40 million people? Weren't they ruined by your own hands?
Acting interesting. I want to see how you are going to keep up this act.
This matter is indeed my fault, but the Emperor gave the order. As the White Tiger envoy of the 4 symbols pillars, I had no choice but to obey. Besides, I secretly saved hundreds of children from the dead province and hid them in a safe place, just thinking that one day I could make up for my sins. As long as they let their guard down a bit, I will use the White Tiger secret technique, and I will definitely succeed in one fell swoop. Lord Lysander, I know where Linford, the young master of House Lin, is imprisoned. I am willing to lead the way. I only ask you to give me a chance to turn over a new leaf.
Lord Lysander,
Sister, don't trust him. People from the Imperial House of Zhou are no good.
I can swear, if I tell a single lie, may lightning strike me, I really know the exact location where Linford is imprisoned. It's right in the underground dragon vein secret room of the Imperial Palace. The Emperor uses his holy blood every day to feed the dragon vein. I have a map of the underground dragon vein secret room as proof. A little closer, a little closer. As long as I enter the 10-foot range of Lysander, my white tiger, soul-piercing needle can instantly pierce his glabella. The victim's soul will dissipate, silently. No matter how high his cultivation is, he will definitely die if his soul is damaged.
That trash Kylan only knows how to fight head-on and doesn't know how to use his brain. Just watch me cut off the head of this Lysander. Lord Lysander, I will take you to save Linford right now.
Are you preparing to catch me off guard? And attack me when I'm unprepared?
What, you?
Clown.
You?
What?
You dare to use such clown-like tricks in front of me, this needle. I'll return it to you.
Since you like to play dirty, then I'll let you die by your own methods. Have a good taste of what it feels like for those innocent people you killed with a white tiger soul-piercing needle. 4 symbols are dead. Next step, kill the black tortoise.
Hanson, what on earth is going on? I just sensed that the White Tiger formation core is broken too.
Your Majesty, I have just finished deducing the 4 symbols destiny board shows the Azure Dragon, White Tiger, and Vermilion Bird have all been destroyed.
How can this be?
Using the Black Tortoise secret method, I deduced that the strength of Lysander has likely exceeded our estimates.
Are you saying
he's at least a nascent soul cultivator?
Nascent soul? Didn't our ancestor say that spiritual energy in this world is depleted and reaching the nascent soul stage is merely a legend? How could Lysander reach it?
Your Majesty, now is not the time to dwell on this. I deduced that with 3 of the 4 symbols destroyed, the final one, he will definitely come for me. Therefore, I suggest that you immediately go to the Dragon Vein Chamber.
Dragon Vein Chamber?
Right, I almost forgot about him, Your Majesty. As long as you merge with Linford's holy body and use its essence as a sacrifice, you can awaken the ancestor of the Imperial House of Zhou.
But before going into seclusion, our ancestor said, unless Great Zhou dynasty faces an existential crisis, we must not disturb his cultivation.
Your Majesty, this is an existential crisis. Lysander has broken 3 formations in a row. His next target is the Black Tortoise Gate. Although I excel in defense, facing a nascent soul expert, I fear I won't last long. We must ask our ancestor to come out. Please look, Your Majesty. This Black Tortoise light is already dimming, which means the House Lin's patriarch is heading this way. We don't have much time.
Alright, I will go to the Dragon Vein Chamber now, Linford born with a holy body. It's time to sacrifice him for Great Zhou Dynasty Hanson. I leave this place to you.
Your Majesty, you must succeed in sacrificing Linford, otherwise our great Zhou dynasty's foundation of 10,000 years will be ruined in a single day.
Linford, I have come to see you.
Tiberius! You beast! Curse all you want. Curse while you still have the strength. After all, this is your last chance. Linford, do you still not understand why your House Lin ended up like this today? Because your House Lin was too strong. So strong that I feared you. Your father, commander of the White Robe Army, had too much military merit and prestige. The border people only knew him, not me, the Emperor, your little brother. Born with the supreme bone, his cultivation speed was incredibly fast, and your little sister and the others all had a monstrous physique. If I let you all grow up, Great Zhou dynasty would eventually belong to you all. Tell me, shouldn't I have killed your House Lin?
My House Lin has been loyal for generations. We never had any rebellious intentions.
Loyal? Ridiculous! There is no such thing as loyalty in this world, only the strong and the weak. Your House Lin was strong, so I had to destroy you. This is the way of the Emperor. Do you still remember your little brother, that 6-year-old child born with the supreme bone back then, when your House Lin was destroyed? I was hiding behind the scenes too. I saw with my own eyes your little brother cut open with a knife. Then the 9th prince broke his ribs one by one and took out that supreme bone back then. Your little brother cried his heart out, constantly screaming, "Sister, save me! Brother, save me!"
That was simply the most beautiful sound in the world. You beast, I will kill you! Yes, just like that, get angry, struggle. The angrier you are, the more active the source of your holy body becomes. That way my fusion will be more perfect. That way I can awaken the ancestor of my great Zhou.
Patriarch, this is the final gate, brother. My brother is deep within the palace.
Descendants of House Lin, why in such a hurry? Even if you rush there now, it's already too late.
What do you mean?
His Majesty should have already completely refined Linford's holy body origin. Even if you get past me and reach the Dragon Vein Chamber, you'll only find a pool of blood.
What did you say? Impossible! My brother won't die!
Linford's holy body isn't just able to help His Majesty break through, it can even help His Majesty awaken. The Ancestor is no easy place to live. Its due contribution to Great Zhou dynasty.
Are you done?
Lysander! I advise you retreat now, and you might just preserve the last bit of bloodline of House Lin. If you insist on forcing your way, then today will be the day House Lin is completely wiped out.
Wiped out? By you.
Black Tortoise true body. What? Impossible! This defense can withstand nascent soul attack!
What realm is this exactly? My heavy defense. Even a nascent soul couldn't break it so easily. Could it be the Patriarch of House Lin has surpassed nascent soul?
Lysander, you forced me to do this!
What is that, such a strong smell of blood?
This is the trump card His Majesty left for me. Each blood pill is refined from the lifeblood and souls of 10 million mortals. 5 blood pills mean 50 million lives.
50 million!
You...
How many people have you killed?
Just 50 million ants being able to provide me with power is their honor. Power, endless power, the lifeblood of 50 million souls. Lysander, do you see this is power? Power bought with 50 million lives. How can you fight me? Lysander, today, I will use your head to honor these 50 million souls. Come on, let me see what other tricks you have.
Watch out, Patriarch!
Hanson, you won't even spare the souls of these innocent people after their death. The lives of these peasants belong to the great Zhou, and naturally, they are my weapons. Die, Lysander!
Ridiculous. Break.
What? This is impossible! My 50 million vengeful souls! How could this be?
Did you think power built on the lives of the innocent could shake the true power?
My cultivation! No, you crippled my cultivation! My centuries of hard practice! My Black Tortoise secret art! No!
Now it's time for you to experience what those you slaughtered felt.
What are these?
They are the ones you refined with the blood pill. Out of the 50 million souls, the 5 with the deepest obsessions. Now let them tell you what it feels like to be slaughtered.
Hansen, do you still remember me? I am Wendy from the Death State. The day you massacred the city, I was holding my 1-month-old grandson, hiding under the bed. Your soldiers found us and pierced my grandson's chest with a sword. He was so small, he didn't even have time to cry.
No, it wasn't me, it was His Majesty. His Majesty ordered me to massacre the city.
Hansen, I am Leo. I lived for 82 years and never did a bad thing in my life. When you killed me, I was telling a story to my grandson. Your sword pierced my heart. I watched my grandson cry in my arms. It hurt so much, I hate you so much.
Stop talking! Stop talking!
Hansen, my name is Yara. I am 6 years old. When you killed my parents, I hid in the rice vat. Later, you set the house on fire. I was burned alive. It hurt so much, Hansen. Give me back my parents.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I was just following orders. It was His Majesty. His Majesty made me do it all.
Now you know fear. When you massacred them, did you have a shred of pity?
Lysander, Lord Lysander, spare me. I am willing to serve you like a beast of burden. I am willing to tell you everything I know. I will tell you everything, right? Lysander, I know about your ancestor, Landon. I know how he died. I know what the Imperial House of Zhou did to your ancestor. As long as you spare my life, I will tell you everything.
Landon. Hansen, speak quickly. How exactly did Lord Landon die?
Since you know about Landon, then you don't need to tell me yourself.
Lord Lysander, what do you mean? How will you know if I don't speak?
I can search your soul myself.
No. Soul searching will scatter my soul, Lord Lysander. Spare my life! Spare my life!
So that's how it is. Landon, my adopted son. I raised him with my own hands, fed him natural treasures, even if he left the mountain to venture out with his talent and potential, and the foundation I laid for him. He should never have been a nobody. I can accept his ill fate, but I will never accept that he was brought down by a sneak attack.
I have grown up. I want to go out and see the world and make a name for myself.
Go ahead, remember, no matter what difficulties you encounter, the sacred mountain of House Lin will always be your home.
Thank you for saving me, brother.
Seeing injustice on the road, I draw my sword to help. My name is Landon, and you?
I am Zion. This is the cultivation method my father taught me. It's very good for the foundation. Landon, you treat me with such sincerity. I will never betray you in this life, Zion. When this trial is over, I will take you back to my ancestral land. My father is very powerful. I want to introduce you to him. Sure, I also really want to meet your father.
Ancestral land of House Lin, natural treasures, and your supreme bone, they are all mine.
Zion, I'm going into seclusion to break through to the nascent soul. This seclusion is crucial. I leave it to you to guard me.
Rest assured, Landon, you are my best friend. Even if I risk this life, I will protect you.
Zion! Why? You were too naive! From the first time I saw you, I had my eyes on your supreme bone, your bloodline, your talent. All of this should be mine. Come out, Supreme Bone! It's done. I will soar to the sky from now on. This world, it's time for my Imperial House of Zhou to rule.
Lord Lysander, what did you see? Lord Landon.
Tiberius, Zion Imperial House of Zhou. Good, very good. At this moment, the 4 symbols are destroyed today. I want this Imperial House of Zhou to pay in blood.
Linford, the ancestor of House Lin is here, but unfortunately he's too late. Your sacred body origin will soon be completely devoured by me. I will drain your last bit of origin and use your sacred body to awaken the ancestor of the great Zhou. From now on, I will be the ruler of this world, and your House Lin will completely become history.
Ancestor, you must avenge House Lin! It's done, nascent soul! I have achieved nascent soul! In this world, who else can be my opponent?
Linford, do you see? This is my power nascent soul stage. So what if your House Lin ancestor is strong before a nascent soul? Everything is but an ant.
Ancestor will avenge me.
Avenge you. Now I have completely stabilized the nascent soul realm. When your House Lin ancestor finds this place, I will, right in front of him, chop off your head. Your House Lin's ancestor is nothing but an old man hiding in the deep mountains. I have the entire Imperial House of Zhou backing me in the blessing of the dragon vein. What does he have to fight me?
Brother!
Tiberius, I am here for your head.
You're that House Lin's undying ancestor! Perfect timing! I was just looking for someone to test my skills on. Lysander, look at your fine descendant. What bullshit holy body? In front of me, it's just nourishment for the dragon vein. I drained his blood for 4 months, gnawed on his flesh for 90 days. In the end, even his holy body's origin became my stepping stone to break through nascent soul.
Ancestor. I'm sorry it was me who failed to protect House Lin.
Brother! Tiberius, I will kill you!
Kill me! Just the two of you, just like your House Lin ancestor Landon. What bullshit prodigy in the end? Wasn't he still played like a fiddle by my great Zhou's ancestor? He died in disbelief.
Shut up! Don't you dare insult Ancestor Landon!
Insult? I'm stating facts, you House Lin people. Since Landon have been destined to be stepping stones for the Imperial House of Zhou. Landon's supreme bone made our ancestor Linford's holy body made me your House Lin, is just livestock raised by the Imperial House of Zhou.
Beast, what are you looking at?
I am considering, after killing your ancestor, how to deal with you. I will control your souls and make you my playthings to serve me day and night. When you bear my royal seed, you will be dedicated to produce heirs. The bloodline of House Lin will forever become the Imperial House of Zhou's breeding tools. Great Zhou dynasty can prosper for another 10,000 years.
Tiberius, I wouldn't let you succeed even if I die!
Die? You only die when I say so. If I don't let you die, you don't even have the right to kill yourselves, Lysander. Did you hear that? Your two descendants are about to become my breeding tools. The last bloodline of House Lin will forever live in the shadow of the Imperial House of Zhou. This is the fate of House Lin for defying me.
Nascent soul, divine art, black dragon swallowing the sky. Go to hell, Lysander.
Ancestor, watch out!
Noisy, a useless dragon dares to act wild before me.
What, my nascent soul, divine art? How could it be? My nascent soul! My cultivation! No, this is impossible! I am a nascent soul! I am at the peak of this world! How could it be? How could it be?
Nascent soul peak. In my eyes, you are worse than an ant.
You... What realm are you exactly, you?
Don't deserve to know. Because you are already a dead man.
Senior Patriarch, spare me, please spare my life. This junior knows his mistake. This junior truly knows his mistake. Senior, this is all a misunderstanding. It's all a misunderstanding. It was the treacherous officials in the court. Those treacherous officials deceived me. They urged me to attack House Lin. I was also forced to do it.
Forced to do it? When you dug out my brother's supreme bone, were you also forced to do it? When you turned my mother into a meat pie, were you also forced to do it?
I'll compensate. I am willing to give everything to you. I can make the members of House Lin marquises, grant them fiefdoms, and make them kings. I can let House Lin enjoy the treatment of royalty for generations to come. I am willing to issue an edict of self-claim and announce to the world that it is House Zhou that has wronged House Lin. I will personally go to your ancestral hall to kowtow and apologize.
If an apology were useful, could it bring my entire House Lin back to life? Can your compensation make my little brother's supreme bone grow back? Can your fiefdoms turn Lyanna's mother from a meat pie back into a human? The fine sons of my House Lin guarded the borders for 500 years. The White Robe Army shed their blood for the great Zhou dynasty house. Lin has been loyal for generations and never had any treasonous thoughts. But what did you do? Fearing House Lin's achievements would outshine the master, you set a vicious trap, poisoned the family banquet, slaughtered the whole family, dug out bones and collected blood, took hostages and turned them into meat pies. Tell me, such a deep-seated blood feud, can it be erased with just a single apology from you?
My leg, Zion! If you don't appear now, my great Zhou dynasty will be destroyed! Ancestor Zion, save me!
Ancestor, something's happening! Brother, watch out!
Who dares to hurt the descendants of my Zhou family?
Patriarch, who is he?
I am the founding ancestor of Great Zhou Dynasty Zion.
Ancestor Zion, save me! He is Lysander, the patriarch of House Lin! He wants to destroy our Imperial House of Zhou!
So you are Lysander, the patriarch of House Lin. Landon mentioned you many times before he died. He even said he would take me to pay my respects to you at the Ancestral Mountain. He said you were incredibly powerful, and the person he respected most in his life. It's just that I never had the chance later on, but seeing you today, I never expected it would be under such hostile circumstances.
Ancestor Zion, don't waste words on him. Quickly kill all these remnants of House Lin.
Lysander, for the sake of you being Landon's adoptive father, I will give you a chance if you are willing to cripple your own martial arts and hand over all the natural treasures you obtained from your holy mountain. I can spare your life otherwise.
You stole Ancestor Landon's fortune, and you still have the nerve to show off here.
Show off. I am merely stating facts. The law of the jungle is the rule of heaven and earth. Landon was too weak. He couldn't protect his fortune, so those fortunes should belong to the strong Lysander. I will give you one last chance. Cripple your martial arts, hand over the treasures, and I will spare your life otherwise. I wouldn't mind making your House Lin disappear from this world completely.
Make my House Lin disappear completely? Good. Good. What a Zion, what an emperor of Great Zhou Zion. You deserve to die.
What this speed? Die! No, impossible! I am at the peak of nascent soul! I am at the peak of the nascent soul! What realm are you exactly in?
You are not worthy to know.
Zion!
Ancestor Zion! Dead! Ancestor Zion at the peak of the nascent soul was killed by a single palm strike from him! No, this is impossible! Ancestor Zion, that's Ancestor Zion of our Great Zhou Dynasty! You could actually kill me in one blow! If I hadn't cultivated the star's life-lighting art, I would have really fallen into your hands today. Right, Ancestor Zion cultivated the star's life-lighting art. Every life is refined from the vital energy and blood of 30 million living beings. Even if Ancestor Zion's original life is damaged, he still has 7 lives. Lysander, you cannot kill Ancestor Zion!
What 1 life equals 30 million living beings? Then 7 lives, wouldn't that be over 200 million lives?
So what if it's 200 million these useless trash commoners were born to be servants of my Imperial House of Zhou? Their lives should naturally be used by me. Lysander, I was careless just now. I didn't expect you to have such strength, but now I know you can't kill me, while I have several chances with the blood pill to refine Linford into a human puppet, to forever become nourishment for my Imperial House. Lysander, come on! Let me see how many more times you can kill me!
Star's life lighting 7 lives. Just watch carefully how many times I can kill you.
This life is to avenge the youngest son of House Lin, that 6-year-old child whose supreme bone was ripped out alive by you.
How did you...
This life is to avenge Landon. My adopted son was betrayed and ambushed by you, animal. His supreme bone was stolen. He died with his eyes wide open.
Senior, spare my life! I was foolish back then. I'm willing to return the supreme bone.
This life is to avenge the second son of House Lin, whose head you pierced through protecting his sister to his dying breath.
Patriarch Lin, I was wrong. I was truly wrong. I am willing to use the entire Imperial House of Zhou to compensate House Lin. I'm willing to be slaves and servants for good. Please spare my life.
This life is to avenge the entire House Lin. What crime did they commit just because you feared them? They were massacred entirely. This life is to avenge the citizens of the Great Zhou who were harmed by you. 40 million in the 3 provinces of Northland, 210 million in the stars bind his fate, and countless innocent ones tortured to death by you.
Stop killing, I beg you. I'll do anything. I'm willing to be a dog. I'm willing.
This life is for all the lives in this world trampled by you, to seek justice.
Lysander, you forced me to do this. You forced me.
Bloodline of Zhou, heed my command. With the blood of our Imperial House of Zhou, I sacrifice to the heavens. Activate the Zhou Heaven World Sacrificing Saint-slaying Array Tiberius, the first sacrifice.
Ancestor Zion, what are you doing, no?
Not enough! Not enough! All living beings in the Great Zhou heed my command! With your lives sacrifice to my world-sacrificing saint-slaying array!
He wants to sacrifice the entire Great Zhou's common people.
They were born in my Great Zhou, so they are my Great Zhou's property. Now it's time for them to dedicate themselves to me. Zhou World Sacrificing Saint-Slaying Array activate.
Lyanna! You forced me to do this! I will make the entire Great Zhou dynasty be buried with you! I will let the resentment of trillions of living beings completely devour you! Go to hell!
Watch out, Patriarch!
Stubborn.
Break! How could this be? You... What level of strength have you cultivated to...
If you don't cultivate seeing me as like a frog in a well looking at the moon, if you cultivate seeing me as like a mayfly looking at the sky.
I see! So that's how it is I actually have been making an enemy of the heavens all along!
Patriarch is mighty.
Origin returns.
Patriarch, I have let House Lin down.
No, you did very well. You are the pride of House Lin. The Imperial House of Zhou is destroyed. Zion Tiberius executed. 4 pillars of the Empire are all wiped out. From today onwards, the Great Zhou dynasty will be taken over by my House Lin. Sons of my house, Lin soldiers of the White Robe Army, return to the capital to take over imperial power and rebuild the nation.
We will obey the Patriarch's command.
Landon, I have avenged you. House Lin will stand tall forever from now on.